New details now on the barge that sank underneath the Newport Bridge during last month's nor'easter. A short time ago, officials from the U.S. Coast Guard held a news conference saying that salvation of the barge is more complex than previously thought and that it will take weeks to get the sunken barge back to the surface. Eyewitness News reporter Steve Nielsen just returned from that news conference. He's live in our studio with more on what he's learned.
Well, that plan to raise the barge has now been completely laid out. It's complicated with a lot of risky procedures, but it's all in an effort to protect divers and the environment. The autumn nor'easter roared in and sunk a barge underneath Newport Bridge. 100 feet below water, 3 1,000-gallon fuel tanks are attached to the barge. It's sitting upside down like this.
This is a very complex operation. It takes a lot of very specified equipment.
With an occasional sheen of oil leaking from the barge, Save the Bay wants it out to protect seals that swim near Rose Island.
We were concerned when we first heard about this. Any time you have something go down in an area as valuable as the vicinity around the Newport Bridge, we're concerned.
Boom now protects the coastline. The barge was originally contracted to paint Pell Bridge. It's not clear exactly how it's sunk yet, but the Coast Guard says there is a long crack in the hull.
The crack, we're not sure if it happened, if it was the cause of the sinking, or if it happened as a result of hitting the bottom when it sank. The cause of the sinking will be a matter of a long-term investigation.
They were hoping for a quick recovery, but because it's upside down and so deep in the water, the Coast Guard called in this specialized crane from New York. Then they'll strap on some lines, move it to shallow water, and start the recovery process. They say it should take at least 2 to 3 weeks. The contractor is responsible for the entire cleanup process, and the Coast Guard says this will not cost taxpayers anything. I'm Steve Nielsen, Eyewitness News.